Sitting on the porch at 9:30, watching how the evening unwinds. Neighbor walking his dog, same time every day. Life's got rhythm if you pay attention that way. Coffee getting cold in my hand, don't mind. These moments are the treasures that you find when you stop racing, stop chasing what's ahead. Just sitting still like my grandpa said. Comes from being here watching seasons change. From this same old chair, nothing looks strange. Just familiar, just home, just right. Front porch at the end of every night teaches me more than I ever learned in school. About slowing down, about keeping cool when the world gets loud, when it gets too much. Front porch wisdom got that gentle touch. Front porch teaching me to slow, watch the way the evening goes. Front porch showing me what's real. In the stillness you can feel. Truth comes easy when you sit. Little lessons bit by bit, building up until you see what you need is already free. Oh yeah, yeah. Old man next door been here 40 years. Seen it out the door, the tears. Says the secret isn't complicated much. You show up every day, keep in touch with the simple rhythms of the daily round. Morning birds and evening sounds, just presence, just consistency. Just being here, that's the key to everything worth having, everything worth knowing. Watching grass grow, watching flowers growing, watching paint peel, watching time move on. Understanding life from dusk to dawn happens whether you're paying attention or not. But front porch taught me what I got is better when I actually see. Front porch helps me just be. Front porch, never in a rush. Teaching me there's no need to crush life into a scheduled time. Front porch, everything feels right when you let the day unfold. Stories that deserve being told by the way the light shifts slow. Front porch, teaching what I know. My own chair, passing out what I learned, sitting there to anyone who stops to say hello, creating space for wisdom to grow. When you're not always trying to achieve some goal, some milestone, just believe in the power of showing up and being still. Front porch taught me that's the real skill that matters more than anything fancy. More than speed, more than change. He pursues that promise something big. Front porch taught me how to dig into the present, not the past or future tense. Front porch makes the most sense of anything I ever tried to learn. Front porch where I return. Front porch till my final day, teaching me the gentle way to live, to breathe, to simply be. In the ordinary, in the small. Front porch wisdom has it all. Every lesson that I need, right here where I plant my seed. Right here where I plant my seed. Oh, front porch, front porch.
Working late in my garage tonight, smell of sawdust in the perlite. Building something with these hands of mine. Midnight hours when the stars align. With my thoughts, with my need to create something real out of this weight. Till morning but I'm wide awake, making something for my own sake. Not for money, not for praise or show, just for the satisfaction that you know. Cause from building something solid, true, from raw wood into something new. that'll last beyond my time here. Midnight working year after year. It's taught me more than school ever could, about patience, about working with the wood. Midnight carpenter in the dark, leaving my personal mark in every joint and every seams, living out my simple dream of making something with my hands nobody else quite understands. But that's okay, I understand what I'm building, where I stand. Something about the late night hour gives you focus, gives you power to see the project all the way through, without distraction, without the cue or daytime duties calling your name. Midnight working ain't about fame, it's about the craft, about the care, about the time you're willing to share with a piece of wood that becomes something more as the night hums along outside my garage door. Midnight working at my core is who I really am beneath the daily grind, the 9 to 5 sheath that covers up my truest self. Midnight work and mental health. Midnight carpenter taking time, late night working in my prime, when the moon is riding high, not rushing, not asking why. I do this just accepting that I need to create. That's where I'm at. My happy is my most alive. Midnight working, I survive. I got a shop full of things I made, furniture and frames never strayed from the bad, the patient creation. My personal meditation happens with chisel, with pain, with saw, following woods, natural law, about grain, about how it wants to bend, about working what not against in the end. That's what midnight taught me clear, about life, about being here in this body, doing this work, never rushing, never sure from the hours that it takes to do something right, something true. Midnight carpenter till I die, never asking myself why. Midnight carpenter till I die. Midnight carpenter till I die. Midnight carpenter. Midnight carpenter, midnight carpenter, midnight carpenter, that's my way. Midnight carpenter, midnight carpenter, midnight carpenter, midnight carpenter. Not for profit, not for profit. Not for profit, not for profit, not for profit, not for show. Not for profit, not for show. Just because I need you, know I can make something with these hands, something real, something lasting. Sitting at the river bank at dusk, air smelling like the pine and musk, blues on the portable speaker low, water moving like it's got somewhere to go. But unhurried, patient, taking time, river got its own unhurried rhyme. Been flowing long before my birth, teaching patience to the thirsty earth. Skip the stone and watched it go,
3, 4, 5, and then below. Blues guitar skipping just the same. Notes across the water, playing the game. I find a stillness in the moving thing. Riverbend blues, what the water brings to the man who comes here warm and slow. Riverbend blues, guitar to glow. Riverbend and the blues tonight. Water and the music making it right. Riverbend, you've been here long, before and after every song. Teach me how to keep on flowing through every boulder, every something new. Riverbend blues in the evening air, finding what I needed right there. Heron standing statue on a stone, patient in a way I've never known. Blues guitar, patient in its own way too. Never hurries through the things do. I've been rushing through the days like flood, water turning for the silt and mud. But the river shows me how to clear. When you slow it down, the water's near. Transparent as the truth you mean. Blues guitar planting back the seed of patience I had lost somewhere. Riverbend is teaching me right there. Heron didn't move for half an hour. Blues guitar matching all its power. Still lips, neither one in any rush. Riverbend blues guitar hush. Riverbend the Harold and the blues, everything I needed in these views. Riverbend, no hurry in the flow, taking all the time I need to go. Through the heavy, through the weeks to breathe. Blues guitar washing over me. Riverbend, the evening going dark. Blues guitar lighting up the heart. Moon came out and bubbled in the stream. Blues guitar playing like a dream. 2 moons, one real one, just to show which one's which. I'm starting not to know. Music in the night, blurring the line between the ordinary and divine. Everything is rhythm, everything flows. Blues guitar, the only thing that knows how to say what words can never say. How to take the weight of the day away. River bending on into the dark. Blues guitar, the constant beating heart of something older than my need for it. Riverbend blues guitar, perfect fit for the man who comes here wanting finds. Riverbend blues guitar unwinds. Riverbend, I'll carry this with me. Blues guitar, the sound of being free. Riverbend, the moon, the water dark. Blues lit something up inside the heart. Hitting back with change by what I found in the river in the midnight sound. Riverbend blues in the evening air, left the heavy at the river near.
Found myself down by the river today. Needed somewhere thoughts could flow and stay. A while without bouncing back at me. Just move along steady, never stop running free. Like the water over rocks around the bend. Following the path that has no end. Just continuous motion toward the sea. Riverbank sitting here teaching me about patience, about letting things go. about trusting in the natural flow of life and time and everything between. Clearest thinking I have ever seen comes when I just sit and watch it move. Find my own internal groove by matching rhythms with the current here. Riverbank making everything clear. Riverbank showing me the way. Water flowing night and day, teaching me to flow and bend around whatever life might send my direction, knowing that resistance isn't where it's at. Riverbank philosophy making so much sense to me. River don't fight the rocks it finds, just moves around them, never minds, taking the path that opens up instead of beating on stones till it's dead or exhausted or going nowhere fast. Riverbank teaching me to last by being flexible, by being smart about when to push and when to start over fresh by changing course nightly. Riverbank holding me tightly to the lesson that I needed most. Not to be rigid, not to boast about toughness, about never bending. Riverbank's constantly sending messages about the art of flow, about the only way I know. Riverbank never trying hard, Riverbank dropping every guard. Riverbank showing me the truth I've been seeking since my youth is right here in the flowing bend. Riverbank like an old friend, teaching me to navigate whatever comes, I'll be okay. Now I come here when I need to think, sit down by the riverbank brink and watch the water do its thing. Always moving, always bringing new perspective, new peace of mind. Riverbank helps me find my center when I'm feeling lost. Riverbank, whatever the cost of getting is worth it every time. Riverbank helping me climb out of my head, out of my worry, into presence without hurry about solving every single thing. Just letting the water sing its eternal song of moving on. Riverbank from dusk to dawn. Riverbank until I'm gone, teaching me to flow along with whatever comes my way. Riverbank every single day, showing me another path. Riverbank does the math, so I don't have to figure out what life is really all about. Riverbank every single day. Looking in my Father's hands tonight, telling stories without saying anything right out loud, just existing there at rest, withered from a lifetime doing his best at whatever work needed doing that day. Calluses and scars showing the way that he's lived with dignity, with pride. Never tried to run, never tried to hide from honest labor, from what had to be done. Hands that never quit till the work was won, or at least finished for today. Those hands taught me more than words could say, about character, about showing up, about drinking from a bitter cup when necessary without complaint. Those hands are far from faint, hands that work from dawn to dusk, hands that handled every task, hands that built the life we know, hands that helped me learn and grow into someone who respects the work, someone who will never shirk from responsibility that's mine. Those hands taught me the line. Those hands taught me the line. He never complained, never made a fuss, just did what needed, doing what was just expected of a man who had a family to feed and protect, and that was his decree, his personal mission, carried out each day. Through work, those hands found their way to meaning, to purpose, to pride earned, not given, not entitled, but learned. Through decades of showing up on time, through decades of the daily climb up the hill of making ends meet, those hands never knew defeat, just knew persistence, just knew grit, just knew you don't quit when things get hard, you push through. Those hands show me what's true, hands that never ask for praise, hands that worked through all their days, hands that stayed when others fled, hands that kept family fed through hard times, through good times too, hands that always follow through on every promise, every word, best lessons that I ever heard. Now my hands are starting to show the year, to show what I do for my living, for my family now. And I hope they show somehow the same dedication, same commitment, same battle through, same sentiment, that work is sacred, work is good, that providing for those you love should be done with pride, without resentment, without looking for acknowledgement. Just do it because it's what you do. That's when those hands taught me true. And I hope when my son looks at mine, he sees the same unbroken line, a man who worked with dignity. That's the legacy I hope to be, and to tell the honest truth, and the truth to all my youth, to my middle years, hands that wipe away the tears, but also hands that build and make, hands that give and hands that take responsibility seriously.